Well, who knows who showed up today with Fnatic and Team Heretics fans. Please accept this sincere apology. I have no idea why I ever picked Fnatic to beat this team. I thought that Fnatic were going to come into this with a lot of confidence and knowing that they could be better. They reverse swept them in the EMEA final. This was supposed to be a fierce team showing up today. Not Boaster getting 9 kills in 2 maps. It's something that we've mentioned before. Yes, the IGL role is a constraint in terms of how you're fragging, especially in a position where you have Chronicle, Durka, Alpha, and Hero on your team. In a position where you want all those guys to succeed and play necessarily before you do. You want to focus on the game. But I can't sit here and act like Boaster having 9 kills in 2 maps does not affect his confidence, does not make him hesitate, does not make him second guess himself or his ability to make a play. And unfortunately, you will be defined as a team in terms of your weakest link. Doesn't matter how good someone is, how smart someone is, if someone's having a really rough game or they're doing something where they're not even really an asset to the team anymore performance-wise, what more can you do other than just flop out and die? So let's take a look at the pistol round here from Fnatic. Some sort of tendency abuse, it looks like. So the smoke to block the C line here, forcing Benji back is used, and that means something to Team Heretics. They're going to kind of scramble and get caught out here. And Fnatic are going to be in a perfect spot to win a round. Championship level team versus a bunch of young guns who have just gone all the way to the distance and then slipped and fell. Here they are again, first playoff match, not on the same page whatsoever. 2 going to B, 2 wandering around at A, Fnatic 5v3. Woot going to be in a position trying to equalize here and make a play. No one going outside. I like this approach from Fnatic. They all scale on the inside here. Paranoia comes in. Prowler. Nade is used. What is this spread? Why is our wall still up? 2 forward, 2 sight, 1 holding the flank. Alpha, you have a deagle. Maybe pass it up to somebody on your team that has armor or someone who's going to go into the bomb site. Could have been an option there where, you know, you're sitting there holding for your turret to be smoked. If they got past it, since there's no noise, good option to have there. 5v3 here. Heaven, sight, tree, and flank are covered. Alpha's going to die here on 1 HP. Tree's going to get smoked. Paranoia is going to come through. Durka's going to get one. 4v2. Great. Let's pick something to do here. Bombs planted in the open. They do have a spam possibility here, but we do have a haunt. We do have a Viper Orb to use. Hello? Guys? 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 We're not going to let him do this, right? Guys? What are you doing? This is Fnatic's map pick. Okay, this has been their bread and butter for a while now. They haven't really shown that this year, if I'm being honest. They did a few times, but it was never really consistent. Team Heretics, however, usually playing the double initiator on this comp. So now, you know, we have like a mirrored matchup here with this Fade Raze Viper, where the game is going to be slowed down. I think that if anybody knows this comp well, it's Fnatic, right? They've played this for a very long time. They've even done some different roles here and there on it. And now we're in a position where against the bonus, we're going to kind of do like a poke on all parts of the map. So everybody's going to make a little bit of noise here and there. They want to get some utility out. They want to see if Team Heretics are running a trap or some big set play somewhere. So sitting, holding, waiting on A. Quick B control comes through here. Breaking the alarm bot. Wall's going to go up. Now there's going to be some noise made at C here with the smoke coming through, trying to clear anybody on the mound. Nobody yet. Alpha's getting a little contact towards A here. Shooting back a little bit here and there, and now we pause, right? So what do we do? Okay, we did good. We went up front B, we cleared and we broke this alarm bot, we opened the door, we cleared the mound. We made sure that no one is really playing for the line over here. Now we're going to be in a position where we can either leave an inserted player if we want, and we can go back and we can clear A. We cannot make a decision of going B or C because we know that they have invested utility to get the A main space. We know this because Alpha was there and he's calling it, okay? So the call seemingly is going to be to go back and do that. So the orb is grabbed. No one really holding the space. Chronicle's playing really deep for whatever reason. I'd like to see him on the mound angling out a little more here. It is a bonus, so I do understand it. So the dart is going to come through at A here, and it's not going to get a scan. So they are going to give the line a little bit, but then Hero's going to be in a position where he's going to contest it by himself. Jump spotting, sees the Omen, throws the dart to pressure him, throws the Prowler. Initiator utility being used on A. No follow-up whatsoever. I mean, Woot is not feeling the pressure. He's fine in this situation. And we still have a strong side C with a Viper Orb and Molly's online. What's going on? Clock's ticking here. Boo in a position, holding decayed enemies as they run through that wall. Indecision, back and forth. Are we opening the door or are we not? Are we going B, are we not? 5v3 now. Alright, fuck it. Let's just run into C. Let's just run into C and just forfeit the round. 3, 2, 1, going through the orb. One molly broken, other popped, completely zoned. So much util to deal with, no space to play. Benji with one, 5v2. Rand's looking for another here, isn't going to get any. Backing up, playing with his teammate instead of just running at him. Clock is down so low, they're just going to have to save. And they're just going to forfeit momentum to Team Heretics. They're going to be able to run away with this game now. Holy shit, man. I mean, after stringing together a couple rounds here with some okay use of ultimates, Fnatic are now in a position where they're going to go into the uber weak side here of C. Okay, Benji is in this position with no utility left on the ground. He's just going to have to back up and play his ultimate. Okay, the buy is not good here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light armors online. Okay, they've lost 3 in a row. Team Heretics need to rebuild their economy. You lose this round, it's going to get really hard for you in this half, okay? What do we need to do against the solo Killjoy ult? We probably need to push something. Spawn or the waterfall position could be good, so they can't just place the Killjoy ult down and just, you know, screw us over with it. So the contact is going to come in here. They're going to act, or they're going to choose to not use utility. Haunt's not really going to clear much. Roomba's going to get the last spot. They're good to go. Look at the amount of time it's taking. Paranoia just randomly used and wasted. Indecision, back and forth, not even accomplishing anything. Pit is being used way too late. Benji's already in a position to ult. He's going to get ready to drop it. I mean, Boaster, what are you doing right now? Where is your team? I mean, where is Durka? Where's Zero? I mean, guys, Satchel Peak, use a nade. Prowler online. I mean, if we're gonna take spawn, take spawn. I mean, holy shit. You guys are making him look really, really bad here if that's the case. Okay, man advantage in the way of Team Heretics. Tossed back. Watch how lazy Team Heretics play this round. They just keep peeking. Look at this. They just don't care. That's 2 people who just over peeked for no reason. And look at this. And look at this. 1 detained, True, 2 making the mad dash to the door. There's no time to play it anymore. Another save. I mean, oh my god, what else does this team do other than just save when they fuck up? First of many post plants we're going to see thrown here. I mean, what's this? What's this setup against 4 people in the man disadvantage? I mean, just do something. Someone do something. Peek together, do something. 1 guy angling secret dead. 1 guy angling secret dead. 1 guy angling I mean, really? That's our attempt at winning that round? Really? Like, come on. So, take a look at the minimap. What do you notice? Okay. Full bomb site control. It's the first thing that I notice. Being in a position where they've nightfalled this all out, and they know that they can only be heaven, and they can only be pit. Okay, in this position, Alpha's in a spot where he can hold stairs. So if we want, we can play positions like these front sight spots, this spot here. It's okay. We're up. We're up 5v4. We want to make sure that we play like we're in the advantage, because if we don't, the risk that the 4 will take in the disadvantage will pay off even more because there's no one there ready to punish it. Okay, so the bomb is going to be planted safely. We have no nade. We have 1 swarm. We have no snakebite, no paranoia, no tether. Okay, no prowler, nothing. We have nothing left. We have 1 haunt and 1 swarm on a guy who's out of the round. So everybody's going to run away instantly, except for Boaster. The tap's going to come through, and now with that tap, an EMP grenade went off on stage, and Fnatic lost all of their comms. So 2 people peeking, 2 people watching. Hero's just spamming his entire clip into the box. Boaster dies, getting spammed back. 5v4. Now 2v3. Miniboo with 3. Durka way too late on the nade. Can't go for that there, surely. And Fnatic just get to save another round. We're saving for next series at this point. And now this is just going to piss me off even more. I mean, 2v1. Position revealed. Just come on, dude. I mean, come on with this shit. A simple protocol that you can apply to LOTUS, whether all you do is play ranked in this game or you try to compete, is the person who is peeking should not be breaking this door. Someone should be doing it for them. Okay, what I would advise to you is that in this position of this secret room, whatever you call it, people can play in here. And to be honest with you, it's a pretty common spot for people to play in. So what's this?
You can see the conversation between Dirk and Boaster mostly there, getting ready to
what did you expect to happen there? Maybe just stand to your left and break the door, and if you need to Roomba, you can.
Speaking of execution,
All right.
Oh no! Mouse one and puts them in their graves. 2 quick kills, you still got
Boaster falls, trying to cheat over. Alpha in front B here. Perfect disruption play here. Blind with a rocket, even though it misses. Now they can just sit and wait. They know they're in still the advantage. They just wanted to go for the kill on the planner. Rocket being used by Durka. Miniboo's gonna eat it. Another thing you can do in the man advantage there, just soak the rocket. Make sure that somebody gets a trade. He ends up getting his own. 1v3, 2 swarms online, not even used in this round. So many things to consider. It's going to be really hard. He preemptively pops one. The other one breaks. Smokes online. 3v1. Not even close. I mean, 9-3. This started with a 2v4, by the way. I mean, come on.
Trying to be
going for the knife.
the man of the hour. Oh my god, he's doing it.
Stand up now.
It's just not even competitive. I mean, okay, we save, right? Fnatic are in a pretty good buy. They do have 3 Letrums here, but at least they have full kits. This is the team that came back 3-11 against Loud, right? I know that I'm ripping on Boaster, and to be honest, I want to send in an apology to him specifically, because holy shit. If I was in this position, I would have ripped out all of my hair, and I would have bashed my head on the desk. Are you kidding me right now? Just watch how nervous Durka and Hero are in this moment. This is unexcusable. Tether nade coming out here. Okay, pressure being applied. Blind being invested. Look at Boaster. He's the only one. He's the only one with balls. Heroes are running away. Heroes running away. And Durka is sitting there doing nothing, just watching. Boaster's just like, I mean, I'm out here. I'm going to try to make a play with the investment that we had. And now this. Dude, get real, bro. Just such a goddamn joke, bro. Are you kidding? So I think that this is what Lotus boiled down to, and I think that this carried over into the next game, and I'm sure it's going to carry over into the next game as well, because this is something that you don't really hear often on a team at this level in this stage, where
they had that plan where Durka was going to save his paint shells.
It's so simple, boys.
Being in a position like that, Boaster is very calmly saying it very appropriately, but I can tell in the position as an IGL how pissed off he is in this moment. Take a breath. It's fine. Just listen to me, boys. I mean, people aren't on the same page. There's no trust. We've seen it over and over and over again. The post plants, the retakes, the executes of the bomb sites, the fighting of map control. It has been disgusting. And it just seems like these guys are just not working together at all. At the end of the day, you can make the wrong call or whatever it is to lose a round, but I mean, yeah, I mean, what can you do against that, man? I mean, holy shit. My desk is in pieces, bro. Hero has been so questionable in his decision making and just the things that he's been doing in this game, and it just makes me just realize how selfish he's been playing. Durka's in a forward position here where he can just go for a kill if they end up speeding up B. He sees the dart coming in, he's going to ask for it to be broken. Look at the positioning difference here between Hero and like Boaster. Like Boaster's in a position where he's getting ready to like fight and help. I don't really know why this smoke is being used by him in a situation like this, where it just completely takes off his sightline. But I mean, Hero's doing nothing. He's completely out of the round. They had 3 people here, and they only used 1 of them. Yeah, I know that someone needs to break the dart, but at the end of the day, like, what is this? Hunter's Fury coming in here now. For whatever reason, now Hero wants to make a play and jump up on the box. He's going to be in a position where he just peeks on random timing and kills someone, just completely getting lucky. A horrible play. He's going to get dropped down to 10 HP. He's going to use the molly here to stop the push coming out, which was good. Okay, 2v4 now. How do we want to play this, right? Potential gravity well in play here. Shock dart in play. Time really isn't in our favor here. We're going to use the orb to get out. Star's going to get dropped a little deeper. Dart's going to reveal a position. Boaster fighting on the weak side first. Punished. Chronicle dies to Rienz. Walking out. Miniboo trying to hide in his own smoke here. Can't activate the star in time. Dart comes out. A little bit of spam. Shock. And it's all over. Rienz is just looking like the MVP of this tournament right now. At what point do you consider, more of what the enemy is going to do rather than yourself, right? Viper's Pit online here. Okay, the main thing you need to realize is the counter ult that's possible in this, okay? So something like the Yor ult, all right? Something like the Gecko ult are easy things that can counter this ult in play, the showstopper even, where how early do you want to rip this? So they're going to go for a set play here where Hero's going to instantly ult B in a composition that is literally solely designed to manipulate the B bomb site. We've seen the scaling that they've had. It's usually been Woot going in, Miniboo going in by himself with Woot kind of following it up with a wingman, but a lot of people are disconnected and out of it. We need to see a brawl on B. 3 people here, maybe 2 with 2 in mid that can come over and fast help, but I think the 1A is great. I don't think that we need to play anybody else there, and I don't think that this is a time to call a set play like this. So the pit's going to come out here. Watch this. Woot's just going to thrash with this drone. What are you supposed to do for Hero? You're revealed and you're fucked. Boaster opping. Boaster opping. Easy first blood. Boaster's in huge trouble here. Low HP. They're going to have to cater to him, and they're going to have to spend time and resources on this really forward position here of Link, where they're not going to have it for the bomb site retake. So Boaster's goal there was to hold window for Hero to get that ult down, and if someone did peek it, he would be able to kill. But is it too early for a play like that? I'm not sure. The investment just seems a lot on the line there, bringing out the op like that. Fnatic trades initially in the way of Fnatic here. 2v3 now. Here we go with the post plan abuse. 1v3 for Boo. Time getting low. Pull pretty much instantly used there. Could have waited a second. They're gonna miss the block. Spam coming through now. No time, and they're gonna actually lose the operator here. Team Heretics are up to 5. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, that's not how we lose the round. Come on, man. I can't keep watching situations like this, man. Does anyone have a headset plugged in with a mic on it? 3 Astra stars being used for a heaven take. Alpha, tell him, man. Tell him that he's gonna die. 3 stars heaven used. Nobody has each other's back. Trying to dodge a dart. Not even close. Just not even close. It's like a ranked game, dude. It's not it one by one by one. Fnatic, just save. Just save. Just save. I mean, it couldn't be easier for Team Heretics. And he's going to throw it off the map here. Make sure that they can't get it. Boaster in a position where he has no chance to make a play here. Everybody was spread so thin. Check out the context of this round. Man advantage situation with Miniboo dead. Killjoy lockdown being used to retake the entire bomb site. The only spot they have left is just a sliver of space here. Hero. Son, what are you looking at? Look at the lockdown, buddy. They can't be there. That's right. So, if we're going to be able to defuse the bomb against a bomb defusal denial composition, where Boo has gravity well, okay, potential mosh pit online, shocks online, right, thrash online, I think it's a really good idea to prevent them from doing something like that, right? It could be a good approach. So pay attention to how many guns are online right now. Okay, so 5 guns are online right now. If we're talking Fnatic, right? 5 guns. Now let's count how many are actually doing something while the bomb is being defused. So Boaster's defusing, that's -1. Hero isn't helping, that's -2. Check out Durka here, just playing around with his kit. Throws a flash randomly, TPing close right. No counter spam. No one jumping in front of Boaster trying to sacrifice themselves. Chronicle, again, I almost called him Eggster. Durka, not angling out, trying to help, counter spamming, dumping their entire kit, and just and Hero Oh, hey, we're here. Oh, over here. We're defusing. We're defusing. The turret can actually cover that backstab, so we can treat that like a 6th player in this situation, rather than you sitting there, just selfishly waiting for someone to walk into your crosshair. So, one by one, by one. It's not close. It isn't a competition. So off of the back of this hero 1v3, I thought we were about to see another Fnatic comeback moment. Complete momentum shift in this position. I will say that, you know, not that it's easy to tell when a comeback is fake or not, but it just starts to seem that Fnatic are carrying a little less and they're taking a little more risk. And when I specifically noticed that in a comeback, it kind of makes me realize, like, why did it have to be losing your own map pick 13-3 and then being down 9-3 for you guys to start, you know, playing with some grit and baring your teeth? You know what I mean? Why are you playing with respect? Why do you think that you're going to be treated with respect? When you come in with that mentality, unfortunately, you're never going to get anything done.
I mean, trying to go somewhat dry here. Not forcing them too far away. Benji gets to play his life as well, but the spike still. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! No!
Oh my god! Okay, so win this round. Put yourself in a really good spot where you can kind of get, or preemptively get, this Hunter's Fury, maybe this lockdown online if we're talking about grabbing orbs, getting kills, and getting the bomb plant onto the right player. We are going to see one of the most overcomplicated takes I have ever seen on this map. I think that once this strat was watched by the coaching staff, they immediately scrapped it. And then they set the strat book on fire, let it reduce to ash, and then took it far away, packed it into a box, and dropped it off in the middle of the ocean where no one would be able to touch it again. What the fuck is this?
So far,
Euro being used here for a potential A split. They're going to go to U-Haul into spawn here. I don't really know why these spots matter so much to be cleared when we could just go through vent, clear heaven, and use Killjoy utility in this hallway, drop into the bomb site, and start playing for the thing that matters, since the drone was just used A main to clear it, right? Process of elimination here. So we're burning half the timer to clear out spots that don't even matter. Look at Hero. Does anyone remember what happened last round? He slipped and he fell to his death. Check this out. Instead of going into vent with your teammate, you jump and then strafe to go back and miss it, fall and die? I mean, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Do they follow it?
Durka unable to convert again in the Yorwalt, just really never putting himself to get a kill. And now the 5v4 retake is possible to come in here for Team Heretics. They're going to barely lose it because they didn't have good guns, and Durka's going to 1v2. This is not how you win maps. We did talk about Boaster's fragging, and he does have the IGL card. Absolutely, he can say that he doesn't need to frag out on this team to win, but now we're talking about something like impact frags, being in a position where you can trade and convert situations, convert these strategies, where if you are doing a split onto the link here, we get these trades normally in practice every day, but in the matches, it's not translating. So Durka's going to be in a spot where he's going to get an incredible first blood onto Benji here, and Rienz is going to be on his own. He's going to peek on timing. He's going to knock down Durka. Hero's going to get ready to peek. He's going to die as well, whiffing. And Boaster in one of the biggest 1v1s of his potential career here. And he's just going to peek, not even with the intent to kill. No jiggle. No just a little noise bait, shooting a bullet or something like that. It looks like he doesn't even know what he's doing. And it's easy to say that Rienz has an insane round here because he does. This is by no means an easy kill to get, right? But more so talking about the context of the setting where that is something that just can't happen at this level, right? People are this good. People can shoot this well. So we have to have some sort of idea in terms of scaling, how we want to use advantage situations to convert trades. It's got to be in our head. It's not something that we can be reading from a paper every time we play a match. It's got to be something that we apply. We got to be there for it every time, and it wasn't. 5v3. 5v3. 5v3.
Beautiful from Boo.
5v3.
Can these three hold it together though?
Woots went off of his hull.
Help him out.
5v3.
No one's there just yet.
Okay.
He's gonna play forward.
5v3.
CT, Benji.
We're gonna retake without Boaster. Oh god. 5v3.
Benji, he
Oh
goes
god.
for the forward. This guy
Oh
playing just
god.
by the seams of his
Oh
pants.
god.
I told you, when Benji stands, there's always a chance. And now down to the 3v2. Chronicle and Hero.
Time's getting low. Please do something.
So strong.
Uh-oh. Wait. That's not right.
Boo 1v1. Time's so low. 5v3. 5v3. Name of the game is confidence, and we can just see that here today. Rian's 40 kills in 2 maps, rivaling Durka. Durka's stats not padded by any means, but this 28 kill performance on Yoru Abyss was insane. 10 first kills, just dragging his teammates across the finish line. He has Hero baiting him, falling off the map. Boaster missing trades with a 0.4 rating on the first map and a 0.4 rating on the second map as well. So a really tough day for him. I think that he had a big mental boom where we saw in that Lotus clip where the trust was broken today. People really started straying away from each other. They weren't working together well, and I don't think that the energy of the vibe was good. And hearing that, knowing that, I don't know if they're going to be able to survive G2, let alone if they do. I don't think that they can make it through this lower bracket with the teams that they're going to be facing. Team Heretics are on fire. The only question I have for them is how many more times is Miniboo going to do something like this where, you know, his stats are by all means not bad, but 3 jet maps with 150 ACS, 0.7 rating, 9 raze maps, 0.9 rating. Okay, so he's in a position where specifically in champs isn't doing the absolute best, but that could mean when he's getting bailed out by his teammates, he's in a position where he's going to turn up in the game that actually matters. So all that I was hinting at there, no disrespect to anybody on the team, you know, what happens when the clutches aren't going their way, where they're going up 9-3 on a half, 9-3 on a half. You know, I want to see Heretics where they don't have momentum and see if they're the same players, see if they play with the same grit and take it to the level of just severity that they do when they're up so much. So it's going to be a test for the younger core. They've been in this position multiple times now in the upper, close to closing out an event or winning it, and they've slipped and they've fallen. And I think that it would be just perfect in terms of the storyline for them to be able to close out this event, whether that means they get into the grand final and lose it. But at the end of the day, I think that they have a real chance of winning it here. My pickups have been blown out of control. Sorry if anybody, you know, bet on me or anything like that. I wouldn't recommend doing that in the first place. But Sentinels blowing out DRX, EDG blowing out Trace was suspected. I had that one right. But Leviathan smoked G2 in a big comeback, and Team Heretics embarrassed Fnatic. So I'm really out of the loop here. I've been really entertained. These matches are great, and I appreciate everybody who's been watching. Shout out if you're paying attention, not only for these videos, but the ones in the past. I mean, we've been growing so much lately. 8K on YouTube now. A bunch of new people are showing up to the stream. Just thank you guys so much. You know, I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the comments that you leave, good or bad. It still means a lot to me. I know that I can get better at doing this and increase the quality of them, but I'm happy that, you know, you guys enjoy it. So thank you again. That's all I got. Make sure you're followed down on those socials down below, including the Twitch where I stream often, and my Discord where I offer Valorant coaching. That's all I got for you. T-Dog out of here. Deuces.